all the little posters and booklets you all saw, helping to communicate. And so this year would be, understandable as opposed to last year, which was a mess. I was on the team last year, so it's not like I'm insulting anybody here. That was me as well. But this year, the team did a great job. That was Annie and Julianne and Ryan and Louie, and you all did a great success. So big round of applause. And Annie as well. What made each project so successful was that it got funded. So the guy who found all that money for us was David Zewers.
David! Yeah.
Hi, Austin, as well. And the two of them, especially, worked with a bunch of different groups on campus to get the sources for that funding. So CORE helped with a lot, getting a lot of those projects funded. The Green Initiatives Fund, which is the class of 2006 class gift, gave some money to the 2007, thank you for the correction, gave projects to the Green project as well. Their marketing as well gave money, and so did IT. And there were a lot of other sponsors as well who helped to support Build It financially, and for that we're greatly thankful. And we'll be able to, we have a little bit of money left over in the coffers for next year as well. So there'll be more fundraising to do. Next. One person who was running the logistics for the day and planning out where everything was and when it was all happening, that was my man Josh over there, helped out by grant. And there were a few other student architects who helped out, especially first semester, and then unfortunately had other responsibilities this semester. But to them who helped in the ideation and the logistical stuff early on, big round of applause to them. Or thanks to them. If you don't know who they are, I haven't told you that. Okay, so now I'm going to go on to not student architects. There are a lot of people who are really, really important to this team, especially Paul Rublo, who's the faculty advisor for this from the beginning. We met with him. He gave us great insight. He gives great perspective. He was a pusher, too, in a lot of ways. He made stuff happen with different groups on campus. So we'd like to thank, from the architects, Paul Rublo. We had some more faculty and staff architects who we worked with, we met with pretty regularly, and they contributed in a lot of different ways. And so we met with especially Sarah Pickering and Michelle Davis. There was Xiaopeng Ji from finance. There was Kate Caulfield and who's also on my list? Alex Miller. So they all met with us and gave some great insight and some very different perspectives as well. So a big round of applause to them as well. At the end, in a clutch moment where, first of all, Ian Hill putting together that slideshow. Yeah. And then also the ladies from PGP were working the information help desk. So if ever anyone got lost, we also had a lot of information circling, different stuff going on. I mean, with so many projects today, it was difficult to keep track of everything that's going on. And so they were a hub, a center. So that was Sally and Suzanne and Artie was there, and I think others dropped by as well. So thank you to them for keeping us. Big players who've been with us right from the start. This is facilities. They have taken a look at every single project. There are some that they didn't really have to do much work on, but there are some they really did a lot of work for in conjunction with us. So Russ is in charge of facilities, and he is a great, great man. If you need anything, you should talk with him. He's willing. Russ is a great man for getting things done on campus. He's incredible. So I encourage you all to work with him. If you haven't already, students, you should get to know him. Next, I'd like to thank, okay, so this is an important one. The administration so the students and the faculty and staff, specifically these architects, were big pushers for the event, but there's just this atmosphere, there's this environment where we can do this sort of thing, where Build It can actually exist and be a success, and the efforts of a few individuals can impact a large community. But we are in a setting where that's possible, and that's thanks to all the administration, all of the atmosphere that's been created, this whole idea. So everyone who contributes to that, higher up, lower down, every step along the way, that's basically all of us. But I guess I don't know what I'm trying to say here. Basically, like, this Olin community is so good. I love this. I love it. So thank you to that idea. And one more specific group, I don't see any representation, but you know them and you love them, is the Dining Hall staff who got behind Build Day, build their own cupcakes, build their own tacos, build their own pizzas. That was awesome. That's great. Those guys are so cool. And finally, and most importantly, and most of you already covered under those previous categories in one way or another, but just participants, if you just drop by and you wanted to hang out and enjoy this and be a part of this community, you are why we do this. You're all the reason that Build Day exists, and you are the benefactors. And so thanks to each and every one of you for coming out, for participating in these projects, for supporting the champions, and supporting our community and our school. You all deserve a huge round of applause. You are Build Day, you are Olin. So thank you. All that aside, now I want to take a quick look forward to next year. So I think that we can all agree that Build Day is going to happen again next year. Is that right? So it's up to you to make that happen, basically. So you all, there's a number of ways you can do that. First of all, as was mentioned before, there's a huge improvement between Build Day 2013 and Build Day 2014. And that was not a spontaneous thing. That was because of the feedback that we got from all of you. You gave us a lot of feedback on how to improve on the projects, on the organization of the day, on just about everything. So we're going to be sending out surveys to you all, or you can talk with architects individually. But we really want to make this better for you because the whole thing is for you. So we need your impact. We need your feedback, and then we will take that and turn it into something great next year. Or you can even do it yourself. So if there's something that you saw this year that you really enjoyed, that you feel very strongly about, something you want to change, we want you on the team. We want your input early on, and we want you to help us do that. That's always appreciated and staged along the way. So I won't be here next year to help reach out to you, but the other architects will be. And so we'll find out who's going to be running Build Day next year. So that's the call to action. And the last thing is, as I mentioned before, Build Day is transitioning into Build Night. So there's the end of year alumni event, which always happens now. This year coincides with Build Day, which is great. It means it's a great attraction for alumni. You're all invited to hang out. We've got more dinner passes for anyone who doesn't have an unlimited meal plan, which is, I guess, called. Anyways, and so you're all welcome to stay for dinner and enjoy some lawn games out on Great Lawn. We've got a trivia event, just a fun like movie-style trivia party, and then, of course, I'm going to take off my, I'm not going to take off my Build Day shirt, I'm going to take off my Build Day hat, and and put on my Power Chords hat. So at the end of, at the final bit of Build Night is the Power Chords concert. And so we're going to be performing 10 songs for you tonight, or for those of you who decide to come. It's going to be great, and it's my last Power Chords concert, so I'd love for you all to be there and I'd love to sing for you. So anyways, thanks again so much to all of you for coming. If you have a shirt and you haven't picked it up, you should go grab it, because otherwise somebody's going to snag it away from you. And that is excellent. Thank you all for coming. You guys are great.